The girls that you can see here are separating the vegetables from the stems. This is a group of ladies from within my area, Lutonyi. They are doing all this. Look at them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When they have finished doing what they are doing, removing the leaves from the stems, they go into that bucket. See how they are doing it very articulately. Look at how they are doing it, you see, because we can't cook with the sticks. Look at how they are doing it. Very, very articulate, very careful. This is not machine made, it is handmade. And then we are moving on. And here you can see we have one lady who has brought us more vegetables. Umetuletea vegetable gani hapo tuone kwa hiyo kuna yako? She has brought us. This is kunde. This is cowpeas. And this is lady. In fact, this lady is Omukasa. She's a very good administrator. I've mixed with her. She does the Omukasa, but she also, by the side, this is her own farm. So that rather than give to the middlemen, she has now found market through us, and we ordered, she brings. Then all these we are now in the process of separating them, so that when this is all done, we send it over here to the sun dryer. Madam, kuja tuonyeshe. We come now to this sun dryer. All those greens that you have seen will now end up in this sun dryer. We have already some drying now. This is the manager of the sun drying. Of course, by the side, we will have our sukuma. Now these are now sun drying. This is these are already. Oh, they have overdone it, isn't it? You remove it because they break. This is kunde. That means cowpeas. So this is what we are sun drying. These are sun dried now. This is okay. Now we are removing them and packaging them. Now, I want to say that in support of this project, Professor Adrian Muhevi ordered assorted greens, dried greens worth 10,000 Kenya shillings. Surprised us by making that order. And then following that order, I forget who are the other gentleman from Ohio State University, our own again from Bungoma, ordered another sun-dried vegetables, also worth 10,000. He's saying he wants those, so that we send them to his place. For Professor Adrian, we shall pack them and send to Nairobi. For my other colleague, they think is within Bungoma. Now, just because of that order, we have increased labor. We are now empowering. We are giving, rather than these ladies, these girls go around, walking around, going to Bukembe, the lorries and all that. They are now here occupied. They are having an income-generating activity. They will be occupied. They are not idle. And therefore, the chain starts, because we need these vegetables made in that form before they go into the sun dryer. So we are creating empowerment. We're creating employment. This Alice has her own kitchen garden of vegetables, but as I said, the middleman fleeces her, and therefore, when she found this as a market, our buying from her is a little better than buying, when the middlemen take it. So you can see this project If it can be supported and if you can get market, then it has a backward linkages into creating, killing idleness in the villages, like the girls are doing, affording some income for the local small-scale farmers, like this lady is doing, and indeed many other benefits. So if this one single sun trial can be replicated in every ward, or let's start by every sub-county. If it can be replicated in every sub-county and ward spread out, and then the awareness created, then this is one project that can empower an entire village, right from the small-scale growers, the girls and boys who are who are idle at this time. They get occupied by coming to sort out this. And then the packaging, they are the other boys and girls who are going to design the packaging material. And indeed, we go on to probably even the marketing, because when, aside from Professor Adrian Muhebi's order, we need to market this, and if we get another team that is marketing it, and there you are empowering an entire village. Dr. Mutua, the governor of Machakos, made a statement, funny as it was, not long ago. He said, after the curfew, we should count 9 months and we shall see an increase in births. We shall have more babies, he said, after 9 months after the curfew. You know what he meant. But what I'm saying is that, yes, should that be true, that is the time probably when we need now economic recovery after the corona and mortality. These vegetables, when they are dried, they can even be ground into flour, and that will be baby food. So we shall also be addressing that aspect of mortality. So if you really do the entire value chain of these vegetables, the entire value chain of that dehydrator, and then the multiplier effect associated with it, you can see what empowerment means. We don't have to go to theories that we read in school, development theories. I can see my friends, my colleagues, debate on walls, talking about political, economic, social theories, but we would need to bring down those theories. We need to make them practical and adapt them to specific situations. I urge us, particularly on these walls, Bukus Caucus, for example, Bungoma Chamber, all other walls that are been set up to help the county. I pray you are practical. Please, let's refrain from those theories, arguing using a lot of good English, but we are not putting ugali on the table of the needy.